Hi, I'm Dave Young from Cryptovest.com at the Next Blockchain Conference in Kiev, and we're joined by Itay. Now, Itay, we were chatting, and you've got a history as a political strategist. You want to tell me a bit more where you've come from in your past?
I ran 2 political campaigns, and I find that there is great correlation between running a candidate for office and running a campaign for an ICO, initial coin offering. It's the same thing. You're offering your ideology. People can validate you, and then they decide, do they believe in you or not? If they believe your story, they're gonna trust you. When they're trusting you, they're voting for you. Same as buying the coin. The leader, coin is a leader, token is a candidate, is what it's basically the buffer between who we think we are to who we are actually. Because many of the founders of ICOs, of companies, ICO is a process. It's not a company. It's not the blockchain. It's a process to raise funds. That's it. That's what it is. A candidate, a political candidate who runs for office, that's what he do. He raise funds from his supporters, right? Why? Why do they support him? Because A, they believe his ideology. The same thing is, I believe that, for example, Zen protocol has a great technology. I believe in it because I saw it. So I trust them. I trust them, I vote for them. I vote for them, I buy the coin. It's the same narrative. You need to look at an ICO campaign. The way a political campaigner runs a candidate for office, it's the same. It's the same thing. It's like the correlation is outstanding, and that's why when I've been approached to run. Here's someone into the frame.
You're Simon, right?
I'm not Simon.
Sorry, we're filming.
I'm not. Yeah. Wow. That's cool.
That's good.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I like it. Okay.
So I'm going to jump in here. So if we're talking about being the political campaign, yeah, and you're doing it like that. Now, if it's a political strategist, you've got kind of like a safety valve. People go up, he puts himself forward, you vote and believe it. And if he robs the bank or does everything wrong, in 4 or 5 years, you vote him out. What happens in our analogy with the coin? So what happens with the ICO that goes?
I don't see you voting out Berlusconi. I mean, come on. Even if you have the leader and you're the opposition to the leader, there are people who still believe in this leader. I mean, even if you're gonna look at a company who just launched a coin and no one believes in this coin, there is a community that believes in this coin. Now you need to start building this community. How do you building this? You're running a campaign. A campaign is a story. It's a story throughout the entire life of the company. You don't stop. Apple new headquarters is just another story in a 30-year-old story. There are stories all throughout the lifetime of the company. Even when the company is closing, you want to tell the story why you closed the company. I mean, there is a story the entire time, and many of the groups, they don't look at it, and they don't write the story. They don't write the narratives, and they don't write the angles and the cross sections. For example, what happens when someone calls you a scammer? I mean, there's tons of crises, tons of crises to every project. I mean, every project has a crisis. Crisis is an
So in your time in this sphere, in this sector, what are the big changes you've seen within your end of the market or what you do? How have you seen it changing?
So I'm a great supporter, an advocate actually for bringing a strong front to a company. Who's the CEO? The CEO is this guy. He actually wrote the code and he's a genius. I don't give a fuck if he's a genius. I care if he looks like someone I can work with, if he's someone that can talk to the masses. When you're looking at our industry now, you have, well, back in the 80s, you had Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, right? In the 90s, you had Sean Parker and Jeff Bezos. In 2000, you had Sergey Brin, you had Mark Zuckerberg, you had Travis. We have Vitalik, which is a supreme being with no social skills. And we have Satoshi, which I cannot believe this story. And many of the people, they want to invest in something they can relate to. They want to invest in something that they believe in. They want to invest in something that they trust. How do you trust? When you have someone like Adam Perlo from Zen Protocol, you trust him because he talks, he moves. He's a candidate. He's running for office. People don't see it. But
And what's your selection process for people you work with?
what do you mean?
Well, that's not what I'm trying to say. Do you work for everyone that comes to you? Or because we're talking about belief system.
No.
How do you go about that? What's your checkout procedure for?
First of all, well, I'll tell you this. It's either the guy who developed this or has someone in his team that he's a movie star that I can work with. That's number one. I need a front. Number two is technology. When people invest in technology, when a team invests in hardcore technology, real technology, they are emotionally invested in it. They're not here to scam the public. They're not here to pump and dump or run with their money or whatever. They're here to build something. And the third thing is that I don't believe in people that looking to make a clear exit, looking to make quick buck, looking to make like a lot of money and run. No, that's not me, because the crypto market is in its early stage. The amount of money we see now is bullshit in comparison to the money we're going to see in the future, in 10 years from now. If you want to rule your reputation by scamming people, you won't be in the big party. This is not the party. This is just the hors d'oeuvres. It's not just, we're in the cocktail time.
So what do you think's holding the market back at the moment?
I don't think that anything holding the market back. I think that people are being people. You know, I mean, Bitcoin will be $100,000. You can't stop that. The market will rise. In the end of the day, we're gonna turn every fiat to crypto. It's gonna happen. We know that. Just as we knew that in 95 I used to buy domains, and everyone used to laugh at me. You're wasting your money. Okay. Apparently I did not. It's the same thing. We're now in internet back at 98.
So when do you see the market breaking free, the altcoin market breaking free of its dependence and following like a lapdog, Bitcoin? When do you see that the market's going to truly get out there on its own?
When we'll see, when we'll see head actresses. I mean, I'll give you an example. If Travis from Uber decides to form a new company, and hi guys, I'm forming this, I'm going on an ICO, are you buying the coin? Because I'm buying Travis. And that's when you're going to see people are looking more at the candidate and less at the party. You don't know who's in Donald Trump party. You know Donald Trump. You understand? It's the same thing here. When we'll see people like Sergey Brin, it won't happen. But I mean, Sean Parker saying, okay, here, guys, this is what I'm doing. He actually did that. He raised $280 million for his cancer thing 5 years ago or 4 years ago, before crypto age. I mean, if he would do it now and say, listen guys, I'm going to change no more cancer, buy this token, and it's Sean Parker, everyone's in. And that's the buffer that we're looking for. They're like, who's the leading actor? We need to bring in audio to the mute films. That's in comparison to the industry as it was to what it is.
Okay. It's been a pleasure talking today. I wish you great success. I look forward to seeing you on the panels later today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I'm Dave Young from Cryptovest.com. This was Next